The answer is yes. The answer is yes, you saw that thumbnail correctly. This feature is probably gonna get added in the next update of Anime Vanguards. But Haruka Rin, are you telling me they're gonna allow you to marry? How old is this girl again? Okay, who is Haruka Rin based on? Shiguri Oi, right? Shiguri Oi age. Yeah, well, I guess that's the only answer, or I think that's everything you need to know how crazy this marrying mechanic is, and why there might be some truths to it, and why there might also not be some truths to it. That's what we're gonna talk about in today's video. But before that, please subscribe. We're trying to reach 50k subscribers. We are currently at 41,990. Let's at least try to reach 45, okay? If we can't reach 50k before my birthday in February 21, let's at least try to reach 45k, okay? I'm gonna do a giveaway at 45k subscribers. I'm gonna slide you guys the heroic skin bundle if you guys get me to 45k before my birthday, okay? So please subscribe right now. Alrighty, so is there some truths to this? And the answer to that is I don't know if the developers are trolling. This is one of the things that I kind of like about the Anime Vanguards developers nowadays. They are more lighthearted and they are more engaging when it comes to the community. So this came from one of the developers, Bicep. So if you're asking right here, he said right here, Baka, new marry your units, strengthen your bond like never before. This new system allows you to marry your favorite unit, unlocking exclusive bonuses and unique perks. Show your dedication and take your unit to the next level, because true power comes from unbreakable connections. And then there's another leak right here, which is 1,500 chocolate hearts, which is likely going to be another material or another currency that's going to be released in the next update of Anime Vanguards, obviously. Classic Devons, man. Classic guy flexing his Monarch Gojira. This guy, dude. Oh, and if you're asking, this actually came from here. So add a dating system for Valentine events so we can date our own units. And then it's an image. What kind of girl is your type? I mean, there's not only girls in Anime Vanguards, right? But again, it's very unlikely that they're going to be doing a marrying mechanic, because I think these developers love their game and are passionate for their game and definitely do not want to see their game get taken down. Because I can guarantee you, okay, adding a marrying mechanic to their game that a lot of kids play is a faster method to get their game deleted than adding My Hero Academia units. So you can bet your whatever you want to bet on that they're likely not going to be adding a marrying mechanic. However, it is very likely that they could be adding a similar mechanic under a different name. So maybe instead of calling it marrying your own units, maybe they can call it affinity system, right? Or a system where the more you use your units, the stronger the bond between them is, and this can be shown through something, and this can give your units exclusive perks, right? So maybe instead of calling it marrying your units, they can call it affinity system. And essentially what an affinity system is a system where the more you use your units, the stronger those units are gonna be, the more passives the stronger their passives could be, and maybe, like, let's say for example, at max affinity, they're gonna be slightly cheaper. This would actually be kind of cool, and this would definitely reward the players who play the game a lot and rewards the players who use these units a lot, right? Like, let's say for example, you use Gojo all the time. I use Gojo all the time because he's my only Monarch unit. The last time I got a Monarch unit was in update 1, so please devs, please. So yeah, let's say for example, Gojo, like maybe they can add a new UI interface here where it shows the affinity you have with him. Let's say the max affinity is level 10, and at level 10 affinity, he's gonna be like 100 gold cheaper. So that's gonna be pretty cool, honestly, and that would be a pretty good mechanic. I think it's better than, I mean, is it better than a marrying mechanic? Because I mean, being able to marry someone like Rangiku, for example, or Yoruichi, or S-Death, come on. But we're getting sidetracked here. I do think that a marrying mechanic could be cool if this game wasn't on Roblox, but it is. And if they add it, it's gonna be a speed run to getting their game destroyed or getting their game deleted. And that way, if that happens, all of us are gonna have no jobs, right? I mean, I cover content in Anime Vanguards. If it gets deleted, I'm not gonna have content anymore. So please, devs, please be careful here. But yeah, I think they're not going to be adding a marrying mechanic. Very likely that they're going to add something similar to this, but not a marrying mechanic, right? I think they're just trolling the fans here, or just messing with the fans and whatnot. I think it's kind of interesting though. Again, I'm saying affinity will be kind of cool to add instead of marrying your units, right? Because affinity will, number one, add more things to do in the game. So instead of just stats, affinity will reward players that use certain units more. So let's say, for example, you use Gojo a lot. It's gonna reward that by giving you different perks and buffs with Gojo. And then if you use Saber a lot, it's gonna give you more perks and buffs with Saber as well. So this would be a kind of pretty interesting thing to do if they do add a affinity system. And it's also pretty safe because affinity is a thing that a lot of other games do, and I think that will not get them banned, unlike the marrying system, which I'm 99% sure will probably get them banned. It will be very interesting though if they add a marrying mechanic. But here's my question of the day: if they were gonna add marrying units, who were you gonna marry? Of these units here, who are you gonna marry? Me personally, I would probably go for Fubuki, right? Or maybe S-Death if I get S-Death. Those are the two options that I have. But how about you guys? All right, how about you? So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. This is kind of crazy.